This is a test 1, 2, 3. We're back on the air. Sorry for the audio difficulties today. We're working to fix up a few things. Game 2 of the LSU-Eunice National Park Nighthawks softball series will continue in a moment. This is National Park Nighthawks softball. That one deep, headed back in right field, and that one is going to tie the ball game. Jesse Rowland goes yard. The 1-0 to Williams. That one's driven out deep, headed for the fences. It's gone. The Nighthawks take the lead. First pitch to Party. That one's connected, headed for the fences. Back to back jacks for the Nighthawks softball team. Party touch them all. And that dugout is on fire here in Hot Springs. It's a beautiful day for softball deep in the heart of Arkansas, live from Hot Springs World Class High School in beautiful Hot Springs, Arkansas. This is National Park Nighthawks softball on your home for Nighthawk Athletics, XZero Sports and XZeroSports.com. I'm Mark Oliver for the second time this afternoon. Good afternoon. Thank you for joining us for this non-conference doubleheader between the National Park Nighthawks and the number 12 ranked Lady Bengals of LSU-Eunice. Apologize for some of the technical difficulties we've had throughout the afternoon. A few audio issues. Don't know if they're completely resolved, but we're going to push through with the game regardless. Glad to have you with us. Today's game brought to you by Allen Tillery's Chevy Buick GMC in the Spa City and Tillery's Towing, celebrating every Nighthawk home run this season. First Security Bank proudly sponsors Nighthawk baseball and softball in 2021. And last but not least, CHI St. Vincent cheering on the Nighthawks as they gear up for the road to the Region 2 tournament. I'm Mark Oliver with XZero Sports. It was LSU-Eunice taking game 1 of the doubleheader, 11-0 in 5 innings, getting the best of NPC's Brooke Nally. But game 2, it's a clean slate for the home team, and we'll look to get you starting lineups and more on today's game. Coming up next, it's National Park Nighthawks softball.
Arkansans appreciate community. We work and raise families, care for our neighbors, and come together in good times and bad. At First Security, that local strength is what we love best about our home state. There is commitment here, and heart, and hope. Thank you to everyone who is standing together, learning from one another, and making Arkansas a place we all love to call home. We're proud to be your community bank.
Success comes with many challenges. At National Park College, we've created programs that provide the tools to meet those challenges. Experience a university atmosphere at half the cost. Visit np.edu today and find your path.
Each day in Arkansas, many athletes and coaches are overcoming the odds and accomplishing great things in their communities. Whether it's a prestigious award, excellent community service, or overcoming a personal challenge. XZero Sports wants to recognize the brightest stars in Arkansas by sharing their stories online for the world to enjoy. We call these people XZero Heroes, and we believe their stories should be shared with the world. Nominate your XZero hero today by visiting us at xzerosports.com.
One away here in the first inning. That'll bring up Maddie Leal. First pitch from Sarah Todd in for a ball, 1-0 on Leal. Todd winds and fires that one, cracked over to Brooke Nally at third, but not enough time to make the throw. And there will be one on with one out here in the first inning. Let us know in the comments if we've got audio back yet. Appreciate your patience with this as we work through a few issues here at the ballpark today. Batting third here in game 2 is Olivia Hennon. Hennon has a 1-0 count on her here in the first inning. She'll take that one on the corner for a strike, evening things at 1-1. Next one comes in. That one's chopped out to left center field. It's going to get down for a base hit, and there'll be 2 on with 1 out here in the first. So Leal advances to second. Hennon's on first. And that'll bring up Gracie King, the third baseman. King had a good start back in game 1, 3 for 3 with an RBI and a walk. She'll bat against Sarah Todd for the first time today. Count is 1-0. Todd delivers. That one's watched in low, ball 2. One out, the leadoff hitter, Sydney Simon, popping out to Kaya Schmidt out at center field to start the top of the first inning. They've got time called at the plate by Gracie King. That one comes in for a strike. And Todd looking to battle back here with 1 away. Olivia Hennon over at first. Maddie Leal, the runner, on second for LSU-Eunice. Here's the pitch. There's a strike. 2-2, the count on King. With 1 away, here's the pitch. It's going to sail high. It's a full count on Gracie King. Todd looking for the second out here. The windup, the pitch, and that's ball 4. That's going to load the bases with 1 away. Leal scoots to third. Hennon trots to second. King on first. Big opportunity here for the number 5 batter, Riley Candela. She bats with the bases loaded. Here's the pitch. Fouled out of play. Count is 0-1 on Candela. Next pitch on its way. That one's connected out towards right field. Sailing under it. Kaylee Party can't make the grab. 1 run will score. They'll wave around a second. And it'll be 2-0 LSU-Eunice on an error in right field. The Lady Bengals strike first. 2 runs cross as Leal and Hennon come in. Gracie King is held up on third. Still just 1 away. Bailey Williams is going to head out and talk things over with Sarah Todd in the circle. Carly Fontenot's the next batter due up here in the first inning. The number 6 hitter. The meeting in the circle is over. Fontenot awaits the first pitch from Sarah Todd. Watched in for a strike. Quickly down in the count, 0-1. The 0-1 from Todd. Just a little bit high in the zone. That evens things at 1 apiece. Here's the 1-1. Catches the corner for strike 2. Todd delivers. That one's going to bounce down low. No runners go. 2-2 on Fontenot. The 2-2. That one's connected foul, out of play. Fontenot stays alive at the plate here in the top of the first. A 2-0 LSU-Eunice lead. Here's the pitch. That one's taken for a ball. It's a full count. Nighthawk dugout was looking for Sarah Todd's first strikeout there. They didn't get it. Full count on Fontenot. 1 out, 2 on. That one's driven out deep. Headed for the center field wall. Kaya Schmidt sails under it, makes the grab. 1 run will tag. It's 3-0. RBI sacrifice fly for Carly Fontenot. Will plate another run here in the first. Scooting over to third on the play will be Candela. And that brings up Ashlyn Roach. Today's designated player awaits her first pitch from Sarah Todd. She'll take it for a strike. Two outs here in the first inning. Runner on third is Candela. That one is driven foul. Roach down in the count, 0-2. Here's the pitch. Swung through for a strike. Todd strikes her out. Down go the Bengals, but not before 3 runs for LSU-Eunice. We'll head to the bottom of the first inning. Nighthawks coming to bat. National Park Nighthawks softball. XZero Sports.com.
Arkansans appreciate community. We work and raise families, care for our neighbors, and come together in good times and bad. At First Security, that local strength is what we love best about our home state. There is commitment here, and heart, and hope. Thank you to everyone who is standing together, learning from one another, and making Arkansas a place we all love to call home. We're proud to be your community bank.
Bottom of the first inning here from Hot Springs World Class High School. I'm Mark Oliver with XZero Sports. Glad to have you with us today. On the mound for LSU-Eunice, number 24, Kendall Barton. Barton will go to battle against the top of the lineup for NPC. Starting things off will be Madeline Bruce for the home team. The Lady Bengals able to plate 3 runs in the top of the first inning. National Park looking to battle back here. First pitch from Barton. That one sails off the mark. Ball 1 on NPC's Madeline Bruce. Bruce steps in at the ready. Count is 1-0. Here's the pitch. Ball 2. Barton, the 2-0 offering. Just missing the mark. No, excuse me, that'll hit for strike 1. And now it's 2-1 on NPC's Madeline Bruce. Here's the pitch. That one's connected foul down the third base line. Count moves to 2-2. No outs here in the bottom of the first inning. 3-0 Lady Bengals. The 2-2. That one's chopped. Over to shortstop. Picked up by Simon. Throw to first is in time. Fontenot makes the play, 1 away. Next up for Nighthawk Nation, number 14, Madeline Thompson. Thompson awaits the first pitch from Barton. Off the mark, ball 1. Count is 1-0. Next one sails on in. Strike 1. Count is even on Madeline Thompson. The 1-1, low in the zone, ball 2. Here's the 2-1. That one's connected over to shortstop. Simon makes the play back to Fontenot. Deja vu, out number 2. With 2 down, that'll bring up Emily Cecil for NPC. The Nighthawk shortstop steps in. Facing off against Kendall Barton. First pitch high and away, ball 1. The 1-0 offering from Barton. That one's popped up. It'll sail just out of play. One and one on Emily Cecil. One of 6 Nighthawks celebrating Sophomore Day tomorrow right here at the ballpark. ASU, the Red Wolves club team, will come down from Jonesboro. We'll have that doubleheader beginning at 1 o'clock. Right here on XZero Sports. The 1-1. That one's connected out to right field, and it will be reeled in for the 3rd out of the inning. Down go the Nighthawks in order here in the first. Headed to the second inning, LSU-Eunice with a 3-run lead. National Park Nighthawks softball is on XZeroSports.com.
Arkansans appreciate community. We work and raise families, care for our neighbors, and come together in good times and bad. At First Security, that local strength is what we love best about our home state. There is commitment here, and heart, and hope. Thank you to everyone who is standing together, learning from one another, and making Arkansas a place we all love to call home. We're proud to be your community bank.
Success comes with many challenges. At National Park College, we've created programs that provide the tools to meet those challenges. Experience a university atmosphere at half the cost. Visit np.edu today and find your path.
Each day in our
Top of the second inning here from Hot Springs World Class High School in Hot Springs. I'm Mark Oliver with XZero Sports. Sarah Todd back in the circle for NPC, and she'll be facing off against the 8, 9, and 1 hitters here in the second inning. Leading things off will be Kennedy Smith, the center fielder. Smith had a big game back in game 1. A 3-run home run back in the first inning of the first game really set the pace for LSU-Eunice in that 11-0 win. First pitch in from Sarah Todd is ball 1, and it's 1-0 on the center fielder Smith. Smith steps back in at the ready against Sarah Todd. Todd, the pitch from Williams, that one sails right on in low, ball 2. Count is 2-0 on Smith. Glad to have you with us this afternoon. Let us know where you're watching from, who you're here to see. Love to give you a shout-out fan, whether you're a Bengal fan, a Nighthawk fan, or just a softball fan in general. Swinging strike there brings Kennedy Smith to a 2-1 count here in the top of the second inning. Todd has her pitch, delivers that one in, a bunt down right in front of the plate, but it's foul, and it's 2-2 on Smith. Smith takes her time, checks back in. Strike 3. Smith goes down looking for the first out of the inning. There's one away. That'll bring up right fielder number 2, Jesse Carey. Carey will see action for the first time today, facing off against Sarah Todd, 1 out here in the second inning. First pitch, that one's fouled out of play. Sarah Todd fires that one in. That'll be ball 1, count even on Jesse Carey. Third pitch of the at-bat on its way. That one's connected foul down the right field line, out of play. Carey down in the count, 1-2. Todd has her pitch, the 1-2 on its way, ball 2. Carey stands at the ready in the batter's box. The 2-2 from Sarah Todd fouled back yet again. Here comes the 2-2. That one's fouled back to the screen yet again. Carey continues to battle here in the second inning. With one away, count is 2-2. That one low, and now the count is full. Sarah Todd has retired 2 batters in a row by strikeout, looking to make it 3 in a row on Jesse Carey. Count is full with one away. Here's the pitch. Strike 3. Down goes Carey looking. It's the 3rd strikeout in a row for Sarah Todd. And that'll bring up the top of the lineup. Sydney Simon comes to bat. 0 for 1 today, popped out to Kaya Schmidt back in the first inning. And after allowing 3 runs in the top of the first inning, Sarah Todd threatens to retire Eunice 1-2-3 here in the second. Count is 1-0 on Simon. Todd delivers that one, just catches the corner. We're even at 1 apiece. Todd has the pitch she wants from Bailey Williams. A little bit low. It catches the zone at the knees. Count is 1-2 on Simon. The 1-2. That one's connected out towards left field, and it's sailing towards the line. The Nighthawks make the play. Madeline Bruce out and left, and the side is retired. A couple of strikeouts for Sarah Todd. We're headed to the bottom of the second inning where the Nighthawks trail 3-0. This is Nighthawk Softball on XZeroSports.com.
Arkansans appreciate community. We work and raise families, care for our neighbors, and come together in good times and bad. At First Security, that local strength is what we love best about our home state. There is commitment here, and heart, and hope. Thank you to everyone who is standing together, learning from one another, and making Arkansas a place we all love to call home. We're proud to be your community bank.
Bottom of the second inning here from Hot Springs World Class High School in Hot Springs. I'm Mark Oliver. After going down 1-2-3 in the first inning, the Nighthawks are going to look to bounce back here in Game 2. Jesse Rowland set to lead things off for the home team. They'll go to battle against Kendall Barton in the circle for LSU-Eunice, looking to protect a 3-0 lead. The Nighthawks still looking for their first run of today's series as that one goes off the glove of the catcher. It's going to be ball 1 on Jesse Rowland. Rowland steps in. That one sails away from Barton, and it's 2-0. Barton gets the sign. The 2-0 on its way. And that one will catch the corner for strike 1. Two and 1. Barton fires, and it's 3-1. Barton has the pitch, the 3-1. That's ball 4. Jessie Rowland will add to her team lead in walks this season. That's number 25. She was number 8 in the nation coming into today's game. And that's the first Nighthawk base runner of game 2. Here's Shelby Tyndall with no outs and 1 on. First pitch that Tyndall sees is low at the knees, ball 1. Rowland on first, no outs. Tyndall watches that one in for a strike. Count even, 1-1. Here's the pitch from Barton. That one's cracked over to Simon at short. Looking to turn 2, and the double play is in time. Rowland out at second, Tyndall out at first. And that'll bring up third baseman Brooke Nally. Nally bats with 2 away here in the second inning, trailing 3-0. Quick meeting in the circle for the Lady Bengal battery. Nally's ready to go at the plate, and we're ready for softball. Olivia Hennon trots back behind home plate. First pitch, fouled back for Brooke Nally. Count is 0-1. Two outs here in the bottom of the second inning. Nally watches that one sail over her head. Count is even at 1 apiece. The 1-1 from Kendall Barton, low at the knees, ball 2. Nally patient at the plate here, awaiting the next offering from Kendall Barton. 2-1, down low, 3-1. With 2 away, Nally awaits the 3-1, connected, out to third base. King throws high, reeled in by Fontenot, and the side is retired in order. Down go the Nighthawks in the second. We'll head to the third, a 3-run lead for LSU-Eunice. It's National Park Nighthawk softball on XZeroSports.com.
Arkansans appreciate community. We work and raise families, care for our neighbors, and come together in good times and bad. At First Security, that local strength is what we love best about our home state. There is commitment here, and heart, and hope. Thank you to everyone who is standing together, learning from one another, and making Arkansas a place we all love to call home. We're proud to be your community bank.
Success comes with many challenges. At National Park College, we've created programs that provide the tools to meet those challenges. Experience a university atmosphere at half the cost. Visit np.edu today and find your path.
Each day in Arkansas, many athletes and coaches.
Top of the third inning here from Hot Springs World Class High School in Hot Springs. Sarah Todd back in the circle for NPC. And she'll go to battle against the 2, 3, and 4 hitters for LSU-Eunice. That's Maddie Leal, Olivia Hennon, and Gracie King. Leal is 1 for 1 today with a single and a run scored dating back to the first inning. And number 8 goes to battle against Sarah Todd here in the third. First pitch. Just off the mark, or excuse me, on the mark, strike 1. Count is 0-1. That one's connected out towards left field. It will get down. Madeline Bruce chases it into the left field corner. Leal will stand up at second with a double. Leadoff double for the Lady Bengals and a runner in scoring position as Olivia Hennon comes to the plate for LSU-Eunice. 1 for 1 today with a run scored is Hennon, the Lady Bengal catcher. And she'll face off against Todd with 1 on and no outs. First pitch, off the mark, reeled in by Williams, keeping a close eye on Leal over at second. Count is 1-0. That one sails in for a strike. Count even 1-1 on Olivia Hennon. Here's the pitch. That one's connected. That one's going to get down out in left center field, and it will score. Excuse me, it'll bring Maddie Leal back to third. She thought about turning and heading for home, stays safe, and now there's runners on the corners. Back-to-back hits to start the third inning for LSU-Eunice. Hennon on first, Leal on third, and I'll bring up Gracie King. King scored a run back in the first inning, and she'll bat with no outs and runners on the corners. Todd gets her sign from catcher Bailey Williams. Here's the pitch. That one's low. Headed down to second, uncontested is Olivia Hennon. The 1-0 on its way. That one a little bit low, ball 2. Todd winds and fires. 3-0 the count on King. Strike 1 as King moves to 3-1 on the count. 2 runners in scoring position for the Lady Bengals, no outs. The 3-1 from Sarah Todd on its way, and that one's chopped out into left field. Bruce trying to make a play. It's going to get down. 1 run will score, and King will stand up on second base. Hennon stays put over at third. Leal will score for the second time today. It's 4-0. Still no outs here in the third inning for LSU-Eunice. And next up is Riley Candela. Reached on an error back in the first. Sarah Todd and the Nighthawk infielders having a chat in the circle. And we're ready for softball. Here comes the Lady Bengals second baseman. Candela steps in. No outs, 2 on. Hennon on third, King on second. First pitch swung through for a strike. Todd winds and fires the 0-1. That's popped up. Foul out of play. 0-2 on Candela. Sarah Todd looking for strikeout number 4. The 0-2. That one sails high. A chase pitch. She didn't go. Count is 1-2. Todd fires, and that one swung back fouled. And Candela will stay alive in the box. Count is 1-2, no outs, 2 on. Here's the pitch. That one's connected out to Kaya Schmidt in center. It's going to go over her head. And 2 runs are going to be waved around to score for LSU-Eunice. It's 6-0. Candela stands up with a double as King and Hennon both score. That'll bring up Carly Fontenot. Fontenot is 0 for 1 today. Had an RBI sac fly out to center field back in the first inning. And we're going to have a new pitcher coming in. Sarah Todd appears to have her day done. Ruby Haas will replace her. We're back after this. Nighthawks softball on XZeroSports.com.
Arkansans appreciate community. We work and raise families, care for our neighbors, and come together in good times and bad. At First Security, that local strength is what we love best about our home state. There is commitment here, and heart, and hope. Thank you to everyone who is standing together, learning from one another, and making Arkansas a place we all love to call home. We're proud to be your community bank.
Success comes with many challenges. At National Park College, we've created programs that provide the tools to meet those challenges. Experience a university atmosphere at half the cost. Visit NP.
6-0 Lady Bengals as Ruby Haas takes over for Sarah Todd. No outs here in the third inning. The Lady Bengals have already plated 3 runs. First pitch on its way to Fontenot. Count is 1-0 on the Lady Bengals first baseman. That one sails in just a little bit low, 2-0 on Fontenot. It's been 4 consecutive hits, 3 of them being doubles for LSU-Eunice to start the third inning here in Hot Springs. That one on the inside, it's quickly 3-0 on Carly Fontenot. Haas winds and delivers a 3-0. That's strike one. Runner on second is Candela. That one's fouled back, and it's a full count. Haas looking for out number one, the 3-2. That one's connected. Center field, out and over the wall. A 2-run home run. Carly Fontenot goes yard, and it's 8-0 here in the third. Candela scores from second. Fontenot will touch them all. Next up for the Lady Bengals will be number 20, designated player Ashlyn Roach. Roach is 0 for 1 with a strikeout. She'll face off against Ruby Haas for the first time today. First pitch, inside, ball one. Second pitch on its way, grounder. Scooped up at third by Nally. Throw to first, one away. Next up is Kennedy Smith. Smith is 0 for 1 with a strikeout today. One out here in the top of the third inning. LSU-Eunice has already plated 5 runs here in the third frame. First pitch, swung through for a strike. Count is 0-1. That one sails in for strike two. Here's the 0-2. Chase pitch. Smith didn't go. It's 1-2. Haas gets the sign from Bailey Williams. Toes the rubber with a 1-2 count. Here's the pitch. Strike three. Haas earns her first strikeout of the game. Smith goes down looking for the second time today. There's 2 away. Up next, Jessie Carey. She struck out looking back in the second. 2 away here in the third. First pitch, ball one. Count is 1-0. Just missing the mark, 2-0 on Carey. Haas winds and fires. That one's driven to Nally at third, to Roland, and the side is retired. 5 runs come across, capped by a 2-run blast from Carly Fontenot. We go to the bottom of the third. The Nighthawks have some catching up to do. It's 8-0. National Park Nighthawks softball is on XZeroSports.com.
There's a better
Arkansans appreciate community. We work and raise families, care for our neighbors, and come together in good times and bad. At First Security, that local strength is what we love best about our home state. There is commitment here, and heart, and hope. Thank you to everyone who is standing together, learning from one another, and making Arkansas a place we all love to call home. We're proud to be your community bank.
Success comes with many challenges. At National Park College, we created programs that provide the tools to meet those challenges. Experience a university atmosphere at half the cost. Visit np.edu today and find your path.
Bailey Williams leads things off for Nighthawk Nation in the bottom of the third inning. We're live here from Hot Springs High School. Glad to have you. I'm Mark Oliver with XZero Sports. Kendall Barton still in the circle for LSU-Eunice, enjoying an 8-0 lead as Williams swings at the first pitch she sees, and it's fouled. The Nighthawks have had just one base runner in today's game, a second inning walk by Jesse Rowland, still looking for their first hit in today's game. As Barton has been able to retire the Nighthawks 1-2-3 in consecutive innings. Williams looks to start the rally for the comeback here in the third. First pitch, that one's driven out to center field, shallow, and sailing under it, making the play is Kennedy Smith. One away, and that'll bring up the Nighthawk pitcher, Ruby Haas. First pitch to Ruby. It's going to be ball one. With one away, Barton has her pitch. The windup in the delivery swung through for a strike. Count is 1-1 on Haas. Next pitch, it's going to be low for ball two. The 2-1 from Barton on the inside, catching the corner, strike two. Count is even on Ruby Haas. Barton fires the 2-2. Haas swings through for strike three. She'll go down swinging. First strikeout of the day for Kendall Barton. There's two away. And that'll bring up the number 9 hitter for NPC, Kaylee Party. Party's ready. Cheats in the batter's box. First pitch, swings. Cracks it to Simon at short. Throw to Fontenot, and the side is retired in order again. We'll head to the fourth inning. 8-0 LSU-Eunice. We're back after this. Nighthawk softball is on XZerosports.com.
Arkansans appreciate community. We work and raise families, care for our neighbors, and come together in good times and bad. At First Security, that local strength is what we love best about our home state. There is commitment here, and heart, and hope. Thank you to everyone who is standing together, learning from one another, and making Arkansas a place we all love to call home. We're proud to be your community bank.
Top of the fourth inning here from Hot Springs World Class High School in Hot Springs. I'm Mark Oliver with XZero Sports. LSU-Eunice took game one in today's series 11-0 and now lead 8-0 here in the fourth inning. They will send the top of the order to bat, Sydney Simon, Maddie Leal, and Olivia Hennon for the Lady Bengals here in the fourth. Simon is 0 for 2 today. Popped out to the outfield a couple of times and looking to straighten something out here, starting the fourth inning against Ruby Haas. Haas entered in relief of Sarah Todd in the third inning, allowed a 2-run home run, but was able to get a strikeout and retire 3 batters in a row to close out the third. Haas pitches to Sydney Simon for the first time today. First pitch on its way. Cracked to Emily Cecil at short. The scoop, the throw to first is in time. 1 pitch, 1 out here in the fourth inning. Next up is Maddie Leal, a single, a double, 2 runs scored for number 8. The Lady Bengal left fielder steps in. Haas gets the pitch she wants from Bailey Williams. On its way. Inside, catches the corner for a strike. The 0-1 from Haas. Just outside, ball 1. Count is 1-1. That one sails away from Williams. Wild pitch. Leal watches it for 2-1. Haas takes her time, 1 away. The 2-1. That one's connected right up the middle. Cecil can't make a play. It's going to go into the outfield for Kaya Schmidt. A 1-out single from Maddie Leal. 3 for 3 today. That'll bring up Olivia Hennon, the catcher, for LSU-Eunice. We'll have a pinch runner come out. Caitlin Corville stands on first. Corville on first, 1 away. Hennon's at the plate where she's 2 for 2. Couple of singles, couple of runs scored, and a stolen base. Haas at the ready. First pitch on its way. Taken for a strike. Outside of the 2-run home run, Haas has done well to throw strikes in relief here in game 2. Here's the 0-1. That one's off the mark. Throw down to second is not in time. Leal has a stolen base. And the count is even on Olivia Hennon. Next pitch, strike 2. Hennon had a big game in game 1 as well. 3 for 4, 2 runs scored, and a stolen base. 5 for 6 coming into this at-bat for the series. First time in school history that these two teams meet. Here's the 1-2. That one's connected, foul. Count is 1-2 on Hennon. Corville on second. Here's the pitch. That one's driven out to left center field. That one's going to get down. Corville's going to be rolled in to score as Hennon will stand up on second with an RBI double. That'll make it a 9-0 ball game here in the fourth inning. Next up is Gracie King. King has reached twice, scored twice. And with one out, she's going to look to try to bat in Olivia Hennon. First pitch, that one's grounded over to second. Thompson to first, 2 away. Next up for the Lady Bengals, Riley Candela, the second baseman. So bat with a runner on third. Cracks that one down the third baseline and a foul. Candela has reached twice on an error in the first inning. Doubled and scored in the third. Count is 0-1 on Candela. Here's the pitch. Fouled back to the screen. Ruby Haas chasing strikeout number 2, looking to end the fourth inning without any further damage. The 0-2. Inside, ball 1. Count is 1-2 on Candela. Haas fires that one down the third baseline, fouled again. Haas toes the rubber, 2 away. 1-2 the count on Candela. Here's the pitch, swung through for a strike. That's the second strikeout of the day for Ruby Haas, and down go the Bengals here in the fourth. 1 run comes across. It's 9-0, headed to the bottom of the fourth inning. Nighthawks coming to bat. Nighthawks softball on XZeroSports.com.
Arkansans appreciate community. We work and raise families, care for our neighbors, and come together in good times and bad. At First Security, that local strength is what we love best about our home state. There is commitment here, and heart, and hope. Thank you to everyone who is standing together, learning from one another, and making Arkansas a place we all love to call home. We're proud to be your community bank.
Success.
Top of the lineup, do it for NPC in the bottom of the fourth inning. Here from Hot Springs World Class High School, I'm Mark Oliver with XZero Sports. It's been a great start so far for Kendall Barton today. She's retired the Nighthawks 1-2-3 times as she heads to the fourth inning here. Looks like we'll have a new pitcher for LSU-Eunice. We'll work to get you that information here shortly, but the top of the lineup, due up for the home team here. As the Nighthawks not only looking for their first run, they're looking for their first hit in today's game. Just 1 base runner allowed by the pitching staff of LSU-Eunice. And that was a walk in the second inning to Jesse Rowland. Now pitching will be Sydney Simon for LSU-Eunice. And she'll face off against Maddie Bruce. Bruce bats from the left-hand side at the ready. First pitch from Simon. Strike one on Bruce. Count is 0-1 on Bruce. That one's connected out to right field, and it will get down all the way to the wall. Bruce headed for second, and it's going to be a leadoff double for the home team here in the 4th inning. That breaks up the combined no-hitter for LSU-Eunice. NPC has a runner in scoring position. Bruce batting .500 in the series today, 2 for 4. Now a single, a double, and a walk between 2 games. Here's Madeline Thompson. Thompson 0 for 1, grounded out to the shortstop back in the 1st. Here's the pitch. Shows bunt. Pulls back. Strike one. Thompson back in at the dish. 0-1 the count. Bruce, the runner on second, no outs. Here's the pitch. Pulls back again, strike two. Simon looking for the first Nighthawk out of the 4th inning. The 0-2. That one is low, ball 1. Count is 1-2. Simon fires off the mark, 2-2. Simon has her pitch. The 2-2. That one's popped up high and foul, out of play. Souvenir for us up here in the booth. Thompson continues to battle. Maddie Thompson looking for her first hit in the series against the Lady Bengals today. The 2-2. High. It's a full count. The Nighthawks threatening to have 2 consecutive base runners here in the 4th inning. The 3-2 swung through, and Thompson goes down swinging for the first out of the inning. One away, runner on second as Emily Cecil comes to bat. Cecil flew out to right field, back in the 1st inning. Cecil also looking for her first hit of the series. With one away, first pitch, high for ball 1. Count is 1-0 on Cecil. The pitch, that one cracked foul down the line. Count is 1-1 on Cecil as we reset. Here's the pitch, high, ball 2. Abby Touche keeping a close eye on Madeline Bruce over at second base. 2-1 is the count. Here's the pitch. Strike 2. Just nicking the corner for Emily Cecil. Simon has her pitch. The 2-2. Taken, full count. Back-to-back full counts issued against the Nighthawks. Cecil battling at the bat. Cecil's ready. The 3-2. That one is popped up, foul, out of play. Cecil fighting at the plate. One away, one on. Full count. The 3-2. Swung through, fouled. Simon has the pitch she wants, the 3-2. That one's popped up out to right field. Sailing under it and making the play is Jessie Carey, 2 away. That'll bring up Jessie Rowland. Had a walk back in the second inning. And with 2 outs, looking to get the Nighthawks on the board. First pitch, taken for a strike. Count is 0-1. Simon delivers. Rowland takes it high, count even. Simon ready in the circle, the 1-1 on its way. That one's connected. A slow roller, picked up at second. Throw to first. In time, the side is retired. Nighthawks strand 1, headed to the top of the 5th inning. LSU-Eunice leading 9-0. Nighthawk softball is on XZeroSports.com.
Arkansans appreciate community. We work and raise families, care for our neighbors, and come together in good times and bad. At First Security, that local strength is what we love best about our home state. There is commitment here, and heart, and hope. Thank you to everyone who is standing together, learning from one another, and making Arkansas a place we all love to call home. We're proud to be your community bank.
Success.
Top of the 5th inning here from Hot Springs World Class High School. I'm Mark Oliver. LSU-Eunice a 9-0 lead, and they'll have the 6, 7, and 8 hitters due up here in the 5th frame today. Carly Fartnow looks to start things off. 1 for 2 today. Has a 2-run home run in today's contest. She'll be joined by Ashlyn Roach and Kennedy Smith for the Lady Bengals. Ruby Haas remains in the circle for NPC, coming in relief of Sarah Todd in today's game. Picked up a couple strikeouts along the way. Fontenot digs in at the ready. First pitch gets away from Williams. It's ball 1. Fontenot was the first batter that Haas faced today before she hit that 2-run home run back in the third. Haas fires the 1-0. That one right on in for a strike. Count evened up at 1. That one's connected down the third base line, and it is foul. Count is 1-2. Count is 1-2. Haas gets the pitch from Williams. Fontenot watches that one for ball 2. Three RBI in today's game for Carly Fontenot. As she connects that one out to right center field, going back to the wall, and it's a solo shot for Carly Fontenot. Her second home run of the day, and second in this game. She'll touch them all, and it's 10-0 LSU-Eunice. Next up for the Lady Bengals is Ashlyn Roach. Roach is 0 for 2 today, has a strikeout and a ground out. Looks to try to echo the leadoff home run from Carly Fontenot. No outs here in the 5th inning. Haas fires, and that one's going to be in for ball 1. Next pitch on its way. That one's connected. Out to shortstop. Cecil scoops, throws to first. Roland makes the play. One away as Roach goes down, 6-3. That'll bring up Kennedy Smith. And looks like we'll have a pinch hitter for Smith here. This is Morgan Harlow. And Harlow will face Ruby Haas for the first time today with 1 out in the 5th inning. First pitch, down low at the knees, ball 1. One away in the 5th. Haas has her sign. Next pitch, that one's driven foul down the third base line. Count is even on number 4, Morgan Harlow. Haas delivers the 1-1. Off the mark, ball 2. Count is 2-1. The windup in the pitch. Off the mark. Catching the corner, excuse me. Strike 2. Count is even, 2-2 on Harlow. That one's going to hit her. Harlow trots on down the first. So with 1 out, there's 1 on as Jessie Carey comes to bat. And Carey is also going to be replaced by a pinch hitter. This looks to be Abby Spring. The number 9 hitter will step in against Ruby Haas. Runner on first is Harlow. 1 out here in the 5th inning. Spring stands at the ready. With one out and one on, here's the first pitch. That one's connected. Roland steps on the bag, double play. And just like that, the inning is over. We're headed to the bottom of the fifth inning where it's do or die for the National Park Nighthawks. We'll be back after this. It's National Park Nighthawks softball, XZeroSports.com.
Arkansans appreciate community. We work and raise families, care for our neighbors, and come together in good times and bad. At First Security, that local strength is what we love best about our home state. There is commitment here, and heart, and hope. Thank you to everyone who is standing together, learning from one another, and making Arkansas a place we all love to call home. We're proud to be your community bank.
Bottom of the fifth inning here from Hot Springs World Class High School. I'm Mark Oliver with XZero Sports. Sydney Simon back in the circle for LSU-Eunice, looking to complete what is currently a one-hitter here with a 10-0 lead in the bottom of the fifth inning. National Park College will have its 5, 6, and 7 hitters here in a do-or-die bottom of the fifth, looking to light up the scoreboard and spark a rally and a comeback. Shelby Tyndall grounded into a double play back in the second inning, and now she'll step in against Simon to try to get things started offensively for the home team NPC. As a reminder, don't forget Sophomore Day is tomorrow right here at Hot Springs World Class High School. We'll have the live stream for you beginning at 1 o'clock. As the first pitch comes in, that one is a strike on Tyndall. NPC will play host to Arkansas State University's club team tomorrow right here in Hot Springs, and we'll have a special sophomore introduction for you before the start of the game. So make sure that you tune in early. As we honor 6 sensational Nighthawk sophomores tomorrow. Count is 1-1 on Shelby Tyndall. Simon has her pitch. That one, strike 2. Count is 1-2. Simon, the windup, the delivery. That one's cranked out to shallow right field where the catch is made by Candela over at second base. One away. That brings up Brooke Nally. 0 for 1 today. Grounded out over to third base. Now the Nighthawk third baseman steps in. With one away, here's the first pitch. That one catches the knees for strike 1. The 0-1. That one's fouled back to the screen. Nally down on the count 0-2. One away. Count is 0-2 on Nally. Simon winds and fires. Another foul. Nally steps in at the ready. On deck, Bailey Williams. The 0-2. Chopped foul as Nally stays alive. The 0-2, high, ball one. Count is 1-2 on Brooke Nally. Here's the pitch. That one fouled again. Nally looking to straighten something out against Sydney Simon. Simon has her pitch. The 1-2. Fouled again. Count is 1-2. The pitch. Ball two. Nally continues to fight at the plate with one away here in the bottom of the fifth inning. Here's the pitch. That one's connected. Scooped over at third. Throw to first is in time. 2 away. And it's all going to come down to Bailey Williams for Nighthawk Nation. The Nighthawk catcher bats with 2 away. Down by 10 in the fifth inning. The LSU-Eunice pitching staff has retired the Nighthawks 1-2-3. 3 out of 4 innings, and they're threatening to do it here in the fifth to close out the game. First pitch, driven out, and it's going to be scooped up in foul territory, picked up by Gracie King, and that will end today's series. Nighthawks go down 10-0 here in Game 2, a one-hitter for the LSU-Eunice pitching staff. We'll be back after this to wrap things up here from Hot Springs World Class High School. It's National Park Nighthawks softball on XZeroSports.com.
Arkansans appreciate community. We work and raise families, care for our neighbors, and come together in good times and bad. At First Security, that local strength is what we love best about our home state. There is commitment here, and heart, and hope. Thank you to everyone who is standing together, learning from one another, and making Arkansas a place we all love to call home. We're proud to be your community bank.
Success comes with many challenges. At National Park College, we created programs that provide the tools to meet those challenges. Experience a university atmosphere at half the cost. Visit np.edu today and find your path.
Each day in Arkansas, many athletes and coaches are overcoming the odds and accomplishing great things in their communities. Whether it's a prestigious award, excellent community service, or overcoming a personal challenge. XZero Sports wants to recognize the brightest stars in Arkansas by sharing their stories online for the world to enjoy. We call these people XZero Heroes, and we believe their stories should be shared with the world. Nominate your XZero hero today by visiting us at XZeroSports.com.
Final score today from the ballpark. LSU-Eunice completes the series win 11-0 in Game 1, 10-0 in Game 2. Getting the win today will be number 24, Kendall Barton. She went 3 innings, allowing just 1 base runner on a walk. Otherwise perfect. Had a strikeout there. And coming in relief, Sydney Simon, 2 innings of work, faced 7 batters, allowing 1 hit and 1 strikeout. For the Lady Bengals, Leal went 3 for 3 today, 3 runs scored and a stolen base. Hennon also 3 for 3 today, 2 runs scored, an RBI and a stolen base. For King, 2 for 3 today, 2 runs scored, and Fontenot 2 for 3 with a solo shot, a 2-run home run, 2 runs scored, and 4 RBI overall. For National Park College, it was a rough outing for Sarah Todd, facing 14 batters, 6 runs on 6 hits, 3 strikeouts, and in relief, Ruby Haas allowing 4 runs on 4 hits, 2 Ks for number 30. Just 2 NPC base runners today. 1 for 2 today was Madeline Bruce with a double. Jesse Rowland reached on a walk. I'm Mark Oliver with XZero Sports. For the final time this season, we'll face one more softball matchup tomorrow right here at home. It's sophomore day, and National Park College will play host to ASU Club beginning at 1 p.m. right here on the live stream. We'll be honoring 6 very special sophomores and their commitments to making softball history here in the Spa City. We have a very special sophomore introduction planned for you. So if you're going to watch the game tomorrow, make sure you get here early so that you don't miss what we have in store for you. Once again, doubleheader against ASU Club tomorrow beginning at 1 p.m. right here on XZero Sports. It'll be the final time this season as the softball team heads off to the Region 2 tournament in just about a week or so, and we wish them the best of luck on that journey. Special thank you to our sponsors for today's broadcast, Allen Tillery Auto Group, Allen Tillery Chevy Buick GMC in Hot Springs. Special thank you to Tillery's Towing, celebrating Nighthawk Athletics in 2021. First Security Bank proudly sponsors Nighthawk softball this season, and CHI St. Vincent cheering on the Nighthawks as they prepare for the upcoming NJCAA Region 2 tournament. That'll do it for this edition of Nighthawk Softball. I want to give a special thank you to my lovely wife, the beautiful Mrs. Hannah Oliver, and my 3 wonderful children, Michael, Ben, and River, tuning in to what they call Daddy Ball Ball today. Daddy's coming home, you guys. Love you very much. XZero Sports is the next generation of Arkansas sports, and you're home for Nighthawk Athletics this season. Like us on Facebook, facebook.com/XZero Sports. Subscribe to us on YouTube, and ring that bell to be notified the next time we go live. Follow our journey online at xzerosports.com. It was the Lady Bengals taking the series 11-0 in Game 1, 10-0 in Game 2. Back tomorrow for the final time this season at home as the Nighthawks celebrate Sophomore Day beginning at 1 o'clock. I'm Mark Oliver for XZero Sports. This one's for the Nighthawks. Thank you so much for watching. Have a great weekend.